Good morning, Penn Trafford, and welcome to Wake Up Warriors. Today is Monday, February 19th. I'm Zoe.
And I'm Maddie.
You just watched the jazz band's rendition of Won't You Be My Neighbor, the theme song from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. On this date in 1968, the iconic show made its debut on television, and today marks its 50th anniversary. Fred Rogers wore cardigan sweaters and taught us about kindness, caring, and much more. Fred Rogers died in 2001, but his legacy lives on. A popular children's show called Daniel Tiger is an animated program with the main character of Daniel Tiger, named after the popular puppet from the original show. Daniel Tiger is teaching a new generation of children the values that Mr. Rogers held so dear. To help celebrate today, any student wearing a cardigan and Converse-style shoes like Mr. Rogers did every day on his show should report to the MLC during 6th period to be a part of a group photo. We plan to send this photo to WQED-TV. Here is Allison Liphawk with more on what Mr. Rogers meant to PT students.
I just remember always singing the song with my grandma whenever I used to watch it at her house, and that was just a great bonding moment with her, so Mr. Rogers was like a good segue.
I can also remember in first grade, instead of going out for recess, we had a chance to either watch Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers, and a bunch of us would sit around and we'd learn things.
I just remember watching it a lot growing up. I don't have a favorite episode that I can remember, but I watched it a lot in the hospital. So every Friday night I would watch the VHS of them.
I remember always singing along to it and just being happy when I watched it.
My favorite character was King Friday the 13th, just because he was always a hilarious guy.
Daniel Tiger was my favorite. I'm not really sure why, but I just always liked him.
X the Owl. X the Owl lived in the tree right next to Henrietta Pussycat. They were adorable together.
I like Mr. Roger. It seemed like he was always not like a dad, but he always had taught you something, or you learned something from him.
Mr. Rogers impacted me growing up because it set a bunch of morals, life lessons in my life.
I feel like it taught me a lot about life itself.
He always taught kindness and that to love everybody for who they are, and just now I really do love everybody for who they are, and I just try to be kind.
The CAP projects to sign up for this week are Kentucky Project Packing, Thursday from 6:30 to 8:30 at St. Barbara's Church in room 106. Jeanette Food Pantry, Friday from 8:45 to 11:45. This is a during the school day activity. McCullough Science Fair, Friday from 4:30 to 9 o'clock, where you can help with the science fair setup, activities, and tear down.
The Penn Trafford High School A Winter Guard has been working hard at work for the past few months on this year's show titled You Will Be Found, which uses music from award-winning musical Dear Evan Hansen. Sarah Simpson spoke to some members to find out more.
This year, the Penn Trafford High School Winter Guard is back with a very different show. I talked to some members to get more information.
Winter Guard is basically what you see during the football games during the halftime show with the Guard, just in an indoor setting. So we have the flags, the rifle, sometimes sabers, all indoors with music on a soundtrack instead of with the marching band.
Our show is called You Will Be Found from Dear Evan Hansen. It's like that general concept of no matter where you are or what you're going through, you'll have a friend and you're not alone.
At the beginning of our show, we start out as very depressed and broken and just sad in general. And then we work our way up during the show to be more happy and confident.
You are not alone. Everyone has a friend no matter what happens, that no matter what you're going through, someone out there is willing to help you through it.
I really like performing because I like to see the audience's reaction to our show.
I'd say the hardest part about Guard is just trying to do everything at once. How are your legs? Where are your hands on the pole? What is your face doing? It's just trying to remember all of the little things all at once while still trying to make it look decent.
I'm really excited for the competitions and performing overall, and we get to go to Bethlehem this year, which is very different for us.
So this year we have made quite a few changes. Our drill in general, like our placement on the floor, has been a lot more complex than in the years past. Our work is a lot more difficult and a lot more intricate than in years past as well.
We're focusing more on technique and stuff, and we're trying new tricks we haven't done before, and we're not all showy and flashy. It's more raw and just us.
I'm just excited to show everyone what Penn Trafford is capable of this season. We've made some changes for the better, and we're going to go out there and give it our all.
Come out to the home show Saturday, February 24th to see You Will Be Found. For PTTV, this has been Sarah Simpson.
If you are not a current CWCTC student and you would like to apply for next year, you need to pick up an application in the counseling office. All applications are due Friday.
Freshmen and sophomores, the Excella Health STEAM Career Fair will be held on Tuesday, March 13th from 10:30 in the morning to noon at Westmoreland County Community College. Students will have the opportunity to speak with healthcare professionals to explore a variety of career pathways. Look for the registration form in your email because space is limited. Registration and permission forms are due by Thursday, March 1st.
This is a reminder that students are not permitted to walk through the auditorium to get to class at any point throughout the day.
The Make-A-Wish Dodgeball Tournament held last week at PTHS raised $11,177 that will help grant wishes to local kids. Thank you so much to every student who volunteered their time for the event. We never could have accomplished such a feat without the help of the 40 student volunteers who helped run the event. This brings the total amount raised from the telethon, t-shirt sales, and dodgeball tournament to over $62,000.
MORP is this Friday, so make sure that you get your tickets now. Tickets will be sold this week in the morning between 7 and 7:25 in Mr. Moses' room 129.
Are you a student interested in science, and do you like doing fun science experiments? Enter a project in the high school and middle school science fair. The two first place prizes are $50 Amazon gift cards, and the two second place prizes are $25 Amazon gift cards. Ask your science teacher for a sign-up paper and show just how much you've learned. Sign-ups are now through March 9th.
This week's weather is going to be a little wild. Let's go to Zach Conley to see just how crazy it's going to get.
It is currently 47 degrees outside with a slight chance of rain. The high for today will be 59 and the low will be going down to a chilling 36 degrees. Tonight will be mostly cloudy. Get ready for tomorrow, PT, because the projected high for Tuesday is 70 degrees with sun. Have a good day, PT. Let's go back to Maddie.
Mr. Cooper will be in the Media Center on Wednesday to discuss a career in sports medicine and athletic training. Sign up by the end of the day on Monday. Check your email for the Google form. On Thursday, during 7th period, Brian Matishan, a PT grad and now the assistant costume designer for Saturday Night Live, will be in the Media Center to give a career talk. If you're interested in this or theater as a career, sign up by Tuesday on the Google form you will emailed. The Media Center will be closed all day tomorrow, but the coffee shop will be available for takeout drinks only. Tutors will still report along with those needing to be tutored.
Any senior who would like to have their art displayed at the Senior Showcase on Wednesday, March 7th should see Miss Crystalite or Mr. Griffith or Mrs. Haberberger about their submissions. All art must be turned in to one of the art teachers by Friday, March 2nd.
Now let's go to Sarah Simpson with your daily sports report.
In sports, congratulations to the boys swimming and diving team for their undefeated season and section championship. They beat Norwin last Thursday 98-77, and the girls team won with 94-81 and a 10-2 season. Mike Varia, Rachel Sitch, and Austin Prokopek each qualified for Whitfields in each of their events. Congrats to the seniors, Lauren Eisenhuth, Rose Mizak, Olivia Prince, Rachel Sitch, Sydney Smith, Johnson Dela, Jacob Yant, McKenna Yakovich, Isabella Tuchek, and Zach Snelling. Also, a special congratulations to Paige Kalick, who beat her personal record, and here she is to talk about her extraordinary achievement.
How does it feel?
Oh, it feels great. You know, it's always something that you want to achieve during the season, at least what I want to achieve every season. Coming in as a freshman, you know, I broke the record my freshman year, and it just really, clicked to me that I'm able to do this every year. So to have it on the last meet, too, was kind of really special, because I went through this whole season thinking that I wasn't going to get it, and then tonight was just a great night. I think my front 2.5, it was my second dive of the night. And I've been struggling with that dive a little bit. It's new for me, so to hit that in the meet really meant a lot to me. It boosted my confidence a lot.
How does it feel?
Congratulations. Oh, it feels good for taking second place in the high jump at 6 foot 1.5 inches at the Tri-State Indoor Track Championships at Edinburgh University on Saturday. Let's go back to the desk.
Thank you for watching Wake Up Warriors, and we'd like to give a special shout out to our friends at Steel News Live and their teacher, Mr. Lowry, in Amherst, Ohio.
Thank you for being our biggest fans.
Please stand for the Pledge of the Flag. I'm Zoe.
And I'm Maddie.
Have a great day, Penn Trafford.